Yeah, hey, this shit easy, nigga. Hey, I'm talking about, nigga, I'm still out here trying to get it.
Contender Regime Boxing checking back in with y'all, man. What's good? What's happening, man? What's happening? Hope y'all doing well, man. I hope y'all enjoyed the weekend. It was a great weekend of boxing. Shout out to ESPN, man, and Top Rank. They put on a hell of a card, showcased a lot of young talent. And the main event was wonderful, spectacular. If you enjoy high-level tactical boxing, high-level athleticism, high-level ring IQ, if you just enjoy boxing at the highest level, then you had a treat watching Devin Haney and Vasily Lomachenko fight it out for Undisputed. Devin Haney successfully defended his Undisputed crown for the second time. It was his 8th overall title defense. Imagine doing that at the age of 24. Incredible. I was super impressed by Devin Haney. And I just want to touch on something that I think a lot of people are missing here. And it's sad that Devin Haney's performance gets, almost, not even almost, but it gets, people are trying to overshadow it with ignorance, with hate. As you can see, it was a pro Loma crowd. ESPN and Top Rank wanted Lomachenko to win. Tim Bradley, not necessarily Andre Ward, but Tim Bradley, Max Kellerman, they were all pro Loma, going crazy, jumping out their panties for every little movement Lomachenko had, just like they normally do when Loma fighting everybody else. And it's crazy how you have a young Black American champion getting booed before the fight, and then you got these people screaming Loma name. We in America. You got these people screaming a Ukrainian's name throughout the entire fight, and then Lomachenko loses the fight. People go crazy, right? We've all seen this before. We've seen people boo Floyd Mayweather when he fought Conor McGregor. We've seen people boo Floyd Mayweather when he fought Manny Pacquiao. We've seen Deontay Wilder get booed when he fought Tyson Fury in all 3 fights. So this is nothing new. We've seen this before where you have an American champion getting booed and the foreigner getting praise. We've seen this before. But what I want to touch on, remember when I did my live titled All Eyes on Devin Haney Now? And I told y'all that Devin Haney pushing Lomachenko in the weigh-in was fucking genius. It was genius. Everybody talking about, oh, he pushed Loma. Oh, he gonna make Loma want to whoop his ass even more. Oh, that was a bad move pushing Loma. I'm scared for Devin Haney now. It was fucking genius. Number one, whether he pushed Lomachenko or not, still was going to have to fight him. That let me know Devin Haney was willing to let his nuts hang even more, because knowing you already finna get in the ring with this dude, go ahead and piss him off even more. Piss him off even more. And Devin Haney was willing to stand on that. And what he do at the opening bell? He started walking forward, throwing hellacious body shots at Lomachenko, walking him down, pushed him back for the first 6 rounds. For the first 6, 7 rounds, he pushed Lomachenko back. He was the ring general that night. Loma had his moments, but in the 9th, 8th, in the 9th, 10th, 11th round. Those were Lomachenko's best rounds, the 9th, 10th, and 11th. Similar to the Teofimo Lopez fight, he started to come on late. The difference was Lomachenko was actually sharper this fight. He was actually prepared. I actually believe that Devin Haney beat the best version of Lomachenko we ever seen. Similar to how I felt like Earl Spence beat the best version of Sean Porter that we ever seen. But the better man won. That's just what it was. Thought Devin Haney landed the more impactful shots for the duration of the fight consistently. Loma had big moments in the 9th, 10th, and 11th, but Devin Haney had the more consistent work over the course of the fight, the body work being more noticeable than anything to me. If you look at the punch stats, Loma threw and landed more, but Devin Haney was more accurate. Total punches, Devin Haney landed at a 27% clip, while Loma landed at a 21 or 22% clip. Total power punches, Devin Haney landed at a whopping 41% clip. Those are Floyd Mayweather numbers. Those are Floyd Mayweather numbers. Lomachenko landed at a 30% clip. So it ain't always about throwing the most or land. It's about accuracy. Judges, like when you have two high skill level boxers, like two elite guys that are displaying a high speed, high level chess match in the ring, judges like to look at accuracy. They like to look at punch placement. They like to look at ring generalship. They like to look at distance control. They like to look at the jab. They like to look at those small nuances, the small details that these casual fans don't fucking understand what they looking at, or the crowd, because they pro Loma, they already upset that Devin Haney pushed Loma and disrespected him. They didn't like Devin Haney before that. They wanted to see Devin Haney lose. People been hating on Devin Haney since forever. Why? Because he called out their favorite fighters and he want to whoop their ass. And these fanboys, they get all soft in their panties and they get all moist in their panties and they don't like that and they hate Devin Haney. So Devin Haney pushing Lomachenko was fucking genius, because he realized that I've been a great professional all this time. Devin Haney is humble, always say the right things, raised by a great father, has a great foundation, stay out of trouble. He don't be in no trouble outside the ring, never miss weight. I mean, Devin Haney has been nothing but a consummate professional. He raved about that. He always, he want to fight the best. You know, he's a true champion. He may not be the most flamboyant, the most entertaining, the most powerful, but he does everything right. And at 24 years old, and he's been carrying himself like this since he was 16. But going all the way up until this point, you see where it's gotten him. Success, undisputed, 8 title defenses, undefeated, 30-0, the best resume at 135. Already to this day, one of the best runs at 135 in recent history. Devin Haney has surpassed and accomplished more than guys older than him, like Gervonta Tank Davis, like Shakur Stevenson. Lomachenko, he's surpassed these guys in accomplishments and achievements. That's a fact. And that's what him being a great professional and a student of the game and dedicated to his craft, that's what that's afforded him, but which are real results. But it's from the fans' perspective, the fanboys and the fans and the casuals, it hasn't gotten him much because they still hate him. He hasn't been able to win them over by being the perfect professional. He hasn't been able to win them over by being humble and soft-spoken. The man still ain't even, I think this is going to be his voice his whole life because he's 24 and he still sound like a kid when he talk. You know what I'm saying? And none of that shit is winning over the fans because it exposes these fans because they really don't want a true champion like Devin Haney. They just want people that they can identify with. A lot of these dudes don't have fathers in their life. A lot of these dudes don't know nothing about having a great foundation, a great family that raise you up and teach you right from wrong. A lot of these motherfuckers, they don't know nothing about having having someone look after you and show you the route, and then you actually take that route and make some of yourself. A lot of these people don't know what that feel like, so they don't identify with Devin Haney. So him being that doesn't work to win them over. So what does Devin Haney do? He comes up with the genius idea to push Lomachenko, almost pushed his soul out his body at the weigh-in. Became the villain. Devin Haney is embracing that villain role. Devin Haney's victory over Vasily Lomachenko was his Floyd Money Mayweather moment. Remember when Floyd fought Oscar De La Hoya? as that was his last fight as Pretty Boy Floyd, and then he changed over to Money Mayweather after he went out there as the B-side and beat Oscar De La Hoya, which was in my opinion, I thought Floyd won the fight clear. But there's a lot of people still think that Oscar De La Hoya won that fight. I had the fight a clear victory for Floyd, 8-4. If you want to be technical, 7-5. Because Oscar threw a lot of flurries and shit like Loma did, but a lot of that shit wasn't landing. Floyd was while he was Pretty Boy Floyd fought everybody. Diego Corrales, he fought Castillo, he fought Angel Manfredi, Arturo Gotti. You dig what I'm saying? He was calling out Shane Mosley at 135, but he really didn't want no smoke at that time. He wanted to fight any and everybody in and around his division. Had wars with Chop Chop Corley and Emmanuel Augustus. Floyd Pretty Boy Floyd Mayweather went through those stages where he was just getting it out the mud, showing off his offense, going crazy. You know what I'm saying? Just putting in that groundwork. And people wasn't respecting it. Yeah, they was like, yeah, this is a great talent, but, he cold, but he ain't, motherfuckers wasn't respecting it to the liking of Floyd. Floyd like, nah, I'm bigger than this. I deserve to be up here. I want all that come with it. So I'm going to make you motherfuckers respect my craft. I'm going to make you motherfuckers respect my star power. What'd he do? He started flossing the money. You know what I'm saying? He started talking real greasy. You feel me? Then he go out there and beat the golden boy Oscar De La Hoya and go crazy and went up. He was the A-side from here on out. From there on out. Changed his name to Floyd Money Mayweather. Now you got people, you fly, flashy, undefeated, can't nobody fuck with you, undeniable talent. And now people paying to see you lose. Bruh. I haven't seen a fighter hated as much as Devin Haney is getting hate right now, before and after the Loma fight, but especially after the Loma fight, the hate is astronomical. I haven't seen a fighter get this much hate since Floyd. I haven't seen a fighter get this much hate since Floyd, bruh. And this shit dawned on me. I'm like, now, mind you, I'm not comparing Devin Haney's skill set and ability to Floyd. No. Floyd, in my opinion, is the greatest of all time. The most complete and skilled boxer that I've ever seen with my own eyes. But the route that he's taken, this fight, I saw a shift. I felt it. This was Devin Haney's Floyd Money Mayweather moment. He is officially the villain. Shout out to my brother Boxing Wave. Go subscribe to Boxing Wave, phenomenal YouTube channel. And I was watching his reaction, or he did a post-fight review. And this was after he had already watched the fight 2 or 3 times, and he mentioned, how he scored the fight 7-5 for Devin Haney. And even watching the fight again, as myself, I watch it again, he even doubled down on the fact that he scored it for Devin Haney. And Boxing Wave is a very, straight up and down, fair guy. Call it like he see it. You know what I'm saying? And I respect his opinion. And I was just checking him out, and he mentioned something that was very telling. He said, Devin Haney, from the responses of these people that's like overreacting, calling this shit a robbery when it clearly was a close fight between 2 great fighters, and the better man won, right? But he said that Devin Haney is now public enemy number 1. And it dawned on me, I'm like, damn, this is really his Floyd Money Mayweather moment. He is the villain. And now at this point, Devin Haney, I wouldn't give a fuck about trying to appease nobody. I wouldn't give a fuck about trying to please nobody. I wouldn't give a fuck about trying to be the politically correct fight. I wouldn't give a fuck about none of that shit no more, because you see these fans don't respect it. And you see the industry don't respect it. They don't respect it. You've been a perfect professional this whole time, and they didn't respect it, Devin Haney. Embrace this villain role. Embrace it. Embrace it. This is you. This is your time now. If I'm Devin Haney, I'm going to do what the fuck I want, because you got nothing else to prove. Devin Haney don't got nothing else to prove, man. He don't got shit else to prove. Go be great. Go fight Tank Davis. And when it's time for the Shakur Stevenson fight, he want to come to 140, or if it happened at 47, that's what it's gonna be. But go get that Tank Davis fight. And if Tank them don't want no smoke, then you move up to 140 and you go take over another division. Go be great, Devin Haney. Go be great, young man. You got the best resume at 135, bar none, facts. Devin Haney beat Lomachenko, a guy that neither Shakur or Tank Davis beat. We already know Tank Davis and his team avoided Lomachenko his whole career, and Devin Haney just beat the best version of Lomachenko. Neither one of them can say that they got a fighter better than Loma on their resume. Devin Haney done beat Jorge Linares. He done beat Jojo Diaz. He done beat Kambosos twice in Australia, and then just beat Lomachenko. Think about what Devin Haney just did. This man beat the man who beat the man who beat the man in Kambosos because the man didn't want to fight Devin Haney when he was his fucking mandatory. And then what Devin Haney do, just for good measure, after already becoming undisputed, he doubled back around the block and came back and beat the man, Lomachenko himself. Devin Haney, embrace that villain role, bruh, because that's what's going to put money in your pockets. Embrace it. They never gonna love you for you, bruh. Make them hate you. They don't need no help hating you. They already hate you. Embrace it. Thrive within that. Thrive within that hate. Use it for your energy. Shout out to 50 Cent, man. He said on Hustlers Ambitious, he said, I need you to hate. I need it so I can use it for my energy. You know what I'm saying? I need that shit. I want to use your hate. Take that energy and use that shit to fuel me to be successful. Devin Haney is the villain. He the villain now. The undisputed champion. And now y'all got to pay money to watch him and hope that he lose. At this point, Devin Haney solidified. It don't matter if he take a L, 2 L's, 3 L's, 4 L's. He's a Hall of Famer. One of the greatest runs at lightweight in history. Undisputed champion. How many undisputed champions in any division defending their title multiple times? All 4 belts. How many lightweight champions had 8 title defenses that included 2 undisputed title defenses at 24 years old? Come on now. The youngest undisputed champion of 4-belt era history. Come on now. What are we talking about? What are we talking about? The first ever lightweight undisputed champion in the 4-belt era. What are we talking about? Legacy solidified at this point, bro. Just go continue to be great, bro. Embrace that villain role. Make your bread, bro. I love to see all these people exposing themselves for their hate and lack of fucking understanding of the sport of boxing. The lack of understanding on how to score fights and what's a robbery and what's not a robbery. You can't call a 7-5 or 8-4 fight that was competitive and including swing rounds. You can't call that a robbery. This shit exposing a lot of you motherfuckers. Exposing your hate. Exposing your lack of knowledge and understanding. But more so, it's the hate. I love that. But I seen this movie before. You know what I'm saying? I seen this movie before. Look, they said they hated Floyd because he was too arrogant. Some people hated him because he was boring. You know what I'm saying? Then you had Deontay Wilder, who was getting all the knockouts, and they still hated him. Now you got Devin Haney, who got all the skills, and he winning, and they hate him. Hey, man. You see how it go, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think down in the comments, man. What's next for Devin Haney? I want to see Devin Haney versus Tank Davis. Y'all let me know what y'all want to see next, man. Contender regime. Boxing, I'll holler at y'all boys, man.